this. He has slowed down slightly.
Shooting guard at 6'3" inches, number 32, Freak. David Blatt is your head coach. Once again, your
Welcome to the NBA on Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Pistons. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Indiana, Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Turner is out there with John Lewis. And it's George in at the small forward. And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And there's the feed to Love. We're about 1 minute into the first. It's a pick by Love. Freak dishes to Love. He used that pick to get in close.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now Miles. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The pass to Hill. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Lure can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
That's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hill against Irving. Hill kicks to George. From 12 feet out, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
LeBron passes to Freak. He kicks it to Love. And on the way from Irving for three. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got 5 now.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The shot by George, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Washington Wizards.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Freak. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's a pick by Love. Freak dishes to Love. Got a piece of it. LeBron kicks to Love. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Thompson, he's checked in for Biyombo. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Step back shot. And it's Miles missing. Cavaliers leading. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Pacers also changing it up. Mahinmi's checked in for John Lure. Stuckey comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ellis in for George Hill. Now here's Ellis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Here's Ellis, trailing by 4. This one for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Pacers trail by 5. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. C.J. Miles is out there with Hill. Then it's Turner. Then it's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. And it's Miles missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Freak. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Hill passes to Ellis. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He ended with 11 points and added a few rebounds as well. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
To the paint, Thompson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson sets the pick for Freak. Pass to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Freak dishes to Thompson. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pick up by Hill. And it's Ellis penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then C.J. Miles with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Hill, no good.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Left side, Love. No good with the triple. Indiana trailing here. Hill kicks to Miles. Over in the corner, Ellis pulls up. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. James, the pass to Freak. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Hill with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Freak. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Irving misses.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Screen by Ellis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis. Stolen by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Freak dishes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Wow.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Thompson, a screen on Ellis. Thompson with it, picked up by Ellis. And Thompson kicks to Irving to the right side. And here's Freak. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Love with the bucket. Now here's Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of basketball here. And
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
A disruptive defense, always dangerous. LeBron, thank you. Kevin?
thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
A good quarter for Ellis. 10 points and the 1 steal. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Hill passes to Turner. Feeds it to Miles. Love grabs the board.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill. There's Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Freak. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others has its benefits.
Cleveland leading by 8. LeBron kicks to Freak. Back to James. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Hill dishes to Turner. Takes the 13-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
For the Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert's checked in for James. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And it's Freak missing. Pacers trail by 7. Ellis on top, covered by Irving. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Back to Ellis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Thompson.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
He doesn't get the second one. Pacers trail by 5. Ellis outside. Lets it go from 14. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it's sent back by George. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Pacers trail by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. John Lure's out there with Turner. And it's George in at the 3.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
He dishes it to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. George against LeBron. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a ball. With a change here, too. Freaks checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for C.J. Miles. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. On its way from Irving for 2. Score the baskets. Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Love has it in the corner. Kicks it to Freak. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
George having fantastic. He's got 24 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Charity stripe shot. Love wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And George kicks to Miles. Back to George. Yes!
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The dish now to Freak. Here's the screen. Inside. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Freak. Stolen by Miles. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And it's Hill penetrating. Outside for Miles. No good with the triple.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Passes to Love. Dishes it to Freak. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Irving. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked in. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed.
This week marks our 50th episode of NBA.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up.
Don't let JR get open on the wing.
Hey, close out on JR.
Don't leave JR open on the wing. leave JR open on the wing.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Hey, close out on JR.
Don't let JR shoot it.
Don't let JR shoot that. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
This week marks our 50th episode of NBA 2K TV, and today we have an awesome holiday show planned for you. We show off the best moments of 2K TV, share expert tips for all the newcomers, and have a lot of fun with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. This week marks our 50th episode of NBA 2K TV, and today we have an awesome holiday show planned for you. We show off the best moments of 2K TV, share expert tips for all the newcomers, and have a lot of fun with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. This week marks our 50th episode of NBA 2K TV, and today we have an awesome holiday show planned for you. We show off the best moments of 2K TV, share expert tips for all the newcomers, and have a lot of fun with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. This week marks our 50th episode of NBA 2K TV, and today we have an awesome holiday show planned for you. We show off the best moments of 2K TV, share expert tips for all the newcomers, and have a
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. So for Charlotte, their last game, a win against Phoenix. That game, a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense –
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Well, the squad is loaded, and with the roster they have, anything less would have been a letdown.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. The free throw drops for Bargnani.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Bargnani hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Freak. It's a pick by Love. Freak kicks to Love. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
On defense, the Cavaliers getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Lamb. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And now LeBron pushing it up. Nope.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Over in the corner, Batum to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Now, Freak. 9 points last game. Here's Bargnani. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So on the Charlotte to start this second quarter. Henderson and Kid Gilchrist are the wings. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Bargnani. Clock at 6. By Cleveland here. The shot by Charlotte trailing. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Kid Gilchrist has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Charlotte. Williams passes to Freak. There's the pick. Pass to Biyombo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the clear 2.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Waldron covered by Biyombo. Back to Lin. Bargnani, a screen on Williams. And a wide open look for Lin. Tries yet again. Shot's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's the pick. Lin against Williams. Bargnani, a screen on Shumpert. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Bargnani. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bargnani's got 7.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. And Thompson kicks to Freak. And the 3 off target. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the pick. To the paint. Feeds it to Bargnani. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Up top, Lin. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers provided a nice...
And the first half comes to...
Andrea, you look...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Bargnani.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. The floor for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Biyombo at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's James. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Lamb passes to Batum. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Lamb. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
James dishes to Irving. And he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got 9 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Love outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. On the wing, Irving. He kicks to Freak. Over to the wing. Lets it fly. And the shot falls short this time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside, Batum. And stolen by James. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Love wide open. He fires. That's good from 17 feet away. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Walker kicks to Batum. The pass to Bargnani. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Bargnani. 9 points, and he has 1.
Cleveland leading by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Freak kicks to Dellavedova. To the middle, here's Thompson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. For Cleveland, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
As a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Lynn. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. 3 seconds left. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist in this one. Irving. The shot, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 6. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Freak with it. On the court for the Hornets. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Batum is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Lamb in at the 2. They set the pick. Here's Freak. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's time for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
In the corner, it's James. Passes it to Freak. This one for 3. And that is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
James outside. The screen from Thompson. Freak passes to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game. Well, Nicholas Batum in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Bargnani is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Here's LeBron. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's the pick. And there's the feed to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And the basket good.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Kicks it to Lamb. There's the 3, and there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Irving kicks to LeBron. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Batum attacking. Outside, Walker fires from deep. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron sets the screen for Freak. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Hornets trail by 14. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Bargnani. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
To the inside, Irving goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
The dish now to Freak. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 15. Walker dishes to Lamb. Pass to Kaminsky. Feeds to Lamb. Pass to Kaminsky. And he banks in the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Irving passes to Freak. The pass to Cowan. Dishes to Irving. 5 on the clock. Freak kicks to Biyombo. From deep. Irving can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series, folks. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Hornets.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for LeBron James. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Irving. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
He dishes it to James. And a wide open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lets it go from deep. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Men amongst boys tonight.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan, Kyrie Irving. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,